Maestro Dev introduces an automated project build and test suite that makes managing software development from coding to testing easier. To give you an overview, our build platform is composed of 3 Apache Foundation open source projects: Maven, Archiva, and Continuum. Apache Maven is a software project management and comprehension tool. Based on the concept of a project object model, or POM, Maven can manage a project's build, reporting, and documentation from a central piece of information. The second component is Apache Archiva. Archiva is an extensible repository management software that helps taking care of your own personal or enterprise-wide build artifact repository. The third component is Apache Continuum. It is an enterprise-ready continuous integration server with features such as automated builds, release management, role-based security, and integration with popular build tools and source control management systems. The S portion of the Maestro S Plus brand stands for Selenium, which is a suite of tools to automate web app testing across many platforms. What's exciting about this is when we put Selenium in the cloud, your tests are multiplied by the thousands. This technology allows you to automatically build and deploy to a cloud-based app server, which will then launch the automated tests to the cloud-based desktops. Together, Maestro and Selenium allow the software development process to be automated from building to testing. For this demo, we will see how Maestro builds and tests a project automatically. What we see on this screen is Continuum, and we have our demo project group here named Build and Test Demo. Clicking that gives us the details of that project group, as well as a list of projects in that group which has the project Build and Test Demo. Clicking the project name displays the details of the project. We can schedule builds and force builds manually. For this demo, we will just force a build manually by clicking the Build Now button, but before that, we'll look at 2 remote desktops. The first is a Linux desktop, and the other is a Windows desktop. For this demo, we will be looking at Selenium running web browsers on these desktops going through its test scripts. Normally these desktops aren't shown, but for this demo's purpose, we will be highlighting them. Let us now initiate a build by clicking the Build Now button in Continuum. Let's monitor what is happening by checking the Builds tab. So we see in the topmost row that a build was just started recently, 5 seconds ago to be precise. You can also see the state of the build, which is represented by a building icon. And when the build is finished, we can check the results by clicking this result link. Let us now check our remote desktops and see if Selenium has started. We have set up the Linux test to run in Firefox, while the Windows test will run in Firefox, Chrome, and Internet Explorer. All of these tests will be run simultaneously. Now we see the tests running. In the Windows desktop, we see Chrome being opened, then Internet Explorer, and finally Firefox. In the screen behind, we see Firefox being opened in the Linux desktop. Let's take a look at what's happening. We see that AppFuse, the web application being tested, is now running. Notice that a lot of things are going on. Text fields are filled up, links and buttons are clicked, etc. This is done by a script run by Selenium. Expected behaviors and/or results are checked with the actual, and we see the results of these testing in a report later on. The tests have concluded. Let's check the results back in Continuum. Clicking on the results link brings up the results of the build and the test we just did. We see some details of the run, as well as the console output of build, and that the build completed successfully. For a detailed report on the results of the test, we click on the Surefire report link, which show a list of the executed tests and their results. And this is where we conclude our automated build and testing in the cloud demo. Visit our website www.maestrodev.com to discover more innovations on build and test processes. Thank you for your valuable time.